Hi guys, it's still Inspector here. Today we got some big news because the crypto market has actually just exploded in the last, 24 hours to around 48 hours. And this has to tie in with the Ethereum merge that we went over yesterday. So as we can see here on Coin360, it has blocks for each coin, and this represents the dominance in market cap over these other coins. So obviously Bitcoin is the biggest one right now, and it's up 5% in the last 7 days. Then we have Ethereum, which has actually gone up 16% in the last 7 days. So that is amazing for us miners who are still mining Ethereum, because we're going to start to make more profits. So right now, if we look on what to mine, we can see that Ethereum is still making around $2.50 in profit per day. This is with one 3090 card, just at default settings, with 0.1 kilowatt cents per hour. And then we have Conflux under that, and then we obviously have Ethereum Classic, which we talked about. So Ethereum Classic is also bringing in around $2, which isn't too far away from the actual Ethereum coin's profits. We have stuff like Ergo, Ravencoin, and Xano up there as well, but they're not making as much profits as Conflux and Ethereum put together. We also have Flux down here, which, yesterday or around a couple days ago, it had a price hike, so that's also become profitable after this, rise in the whole crypto market. And we have my favorite coin down here, Zero Coin, which is really good on those 10 series cards that, I've made a couple of videos on it. But for the 30 series cards, not as good. So we know that with the merge happening, we could see that the price would probably go up because people are going to start getting into Ethereum. But from yesterday, the price actually went up around 8 to 7% just because of this new Gorelli testnet merge. And in the next, I think it's going to be a month, I believe. They're trying to sort out the actual date for it right now. That is when the actual merge will come in, so we'll probably see a run-up on price in these coming days or weeks. This run-up on price, I think, will be great for the whole Ethereum kind of crypto space, because if Ethereum starts to run up in price, basically any other coin that is connected to it, which will be all these coins on the Ethereum tokens list, any coins that connected to it, they'll start to go up as well, because they'll get more use. People will start using Ethereum and using the tokens, and then we can see a crypto explosion and the price run up. Also, it depends on the price of Bitcoin if that wants to run up as well, because basically every coin follows it. But Ethereum could start to branch off from that and start to go up itself. We haven't really seen much upcycle right now. This is on a month time basis, so if you go to 6 months, we can see that it's slowly just declining from around 47,000 to 23,000. And we want to kind of get back up to that price point. And that's when, the crypto market was great and everyone was enjoying profits from mining and stuff like that. So I'd really like to see, Bitcoin go up because it will obviously bring every other coin up with them. But I'd also like to see Ethereum branch off and kind of make its own thing. So in regards to Ethereum Classic, we have a coin price of $42, and it kind of had a price hike from $38 to $42, which is a percentage of around 8%, something like that, which is good for mining Ethereum Classic. And we've seen that this is probably going to be the next coin to mine in the future. We've got a steady price of around $40 per coin. That's kind of what it's looking like. But the price hike from now is obviously due to Ethereum's testnet merge, with some people also not wanting to use the actual Ethereum network, and they'll start to switch over to Ethereum Classic and put their holdings into that because they believe in Ethereum Classic and they don't want to support the proof of stake that Ethereum is ushering in right now. Also, if we have a look at the profitability of Antminers, well, for basically any Bitcoin ASIC, but this is the newest one, so we're just going to go with that. If we look at the profits right now, we're making around $8 per day. Now, I did a video a couple of days ago around the profits of actually mining ASICs versus GPUs. You can get a lot more GPUs than ASIC miners in terms of profitability. So you can get around, I think it was 7 GPUs for the price of one ASIC. And that will net you around triple the profitability. But right now, still ASICs are actually chugging on. That is obviously the best ASIC that they have on the market right now. But if we look at all the Bitcoin ASICs on the market right now, we can see that they are still making profits with basically, the top 10 all in positive. Around 2 or maybe a month ago, these are all negative numbers apart from the top one. So the Antminer S19 and S19 Pro, those are both the top ones, and these were the only ones in the positive. Obviously we have some in the negative, but these are all old ones like S17 Pros, S17 Plus. You know, anything past that is basically unprofitable unless you have really good electricity costs. And if we look at the ETC hash or ET hash, we can see that there's a lot of actual Ethereum miners that are making a lot of profits per day here. We have the iPolo V1s and the iPolos, well basically any of them are doing really well on Ethereum, but can also be switched over to Ethereum Classic if needs be in like a month or so when the merge comes in. But right now, $91 per day is pretty good. Seeming the price of an iPolo right now is around, $20,000. So the ROI on that is going to be pretty quick in regards to, getting your money back. And also after the merge, you'll be able to switch it to the Ethereum Classic network and hopefully get more profits out of that. Obviously, the Ethereum Classic network is going to be having more ASICs, and realistically, there's not going to be GPU miners be able to mine on there because the ASICs will take up basically most of the profitability. So if you're looking to buy an ASIC miner, I definitely think about Ethereum Classic as the main coin, but we'll just have to see how it goes in the next coming months and see which ones are the most profitable. Now if we head back to here, we can also see that, coins like BNB, Solana, they've gone up around 10%, something like that. We have Avalanche here, which has gone up 21%, which is massive in terms of the price of the coin. There's also stuff like XRP, ADA, but they haven't really gone up too much in the last 7 days. Now if we look at the other tokens, we can see that there's a lot of them that have also increased in price. Normally what tends to happen is the smaller tokens on the network will actually gain more just because there's more room to grow in terms of market cap and price. So they tend to gain a little bit more than Ethereum or Bitcoin. So they'll be around 15% when compared to the 10% of Bitcoin. Obviously we have Near Token and Avalanche. They're both above 20% in terms of profits, and Near Token is getting to around 30% in the last 7 days. Here we have Toncoin, that has also gone up 26% right here. There's also some negatives because obviously there's got to be some negatives, but overall the chart is pretty much green in terms of going on an upwards trend. And we've seen that just because Bitcoin is hiked up in price and Ethereum's hiked up in price. If we look at the top 50 gainers, we can't really see anything on here that's like, in terms of mining. But these are all the top 50 gainers. This coin, whatever it is, has gone up 110% in the last 7 days. So good for them. If you look at the top 50 losers, we have Torn with a minus of 49%. They have TTT, I don't really know what that is, but it's minus 98%, which is a huge amount when compared to, the price of actually everything else on the market right now. If we also switch over to volume, we can see that Bitcoin is actually taking up less of the screen. So it's less volume than it has market cap in terms of the amount of coins used. USDT obviously has a large volume just because of the trading that goes on through the network. Ethereum has a slightly smaller block if you change it to volume, but Ethereum Classic has a slightly higher block once you change it to volume. So, just some things to look at. If you think that the volume is going to be higher on the network, that probably means that the price is going to be going up because more people are using the network. So if this block gets bigger, maybe over the next couple of days, couple of weeks, we could probably see a price increase in Ethereum or whatever block tends to become larger in those coming days. So that's it for the video, guys. If you did enjoy, please like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll leave links to all of these articles that I used in the description below.